guys, you know what time it is. We got another one. This is Suspect H, and her name is White China. Alright? Now, she's a conservative Asian woman, and she's blabbing her opinions on what MGTOW is. Okay? Now, I have not watched this video. We're watching this together, and now let's see if we can clear a few things up for this misguided woman here. Okay? Let's listen to what she got to say.
Hey everyone, so I'm finally back with another video, and today is going to be about how I view MGTOW and what I think, my opinion on MGTOW as a woman. Whether we like it or not, MGTOW is getting like popular, like it's like slowly building. And
That's right. Whether you like it or not, MGTOW is building. MGTOW is growing and growing and growing every day. Okay, this is a philosophy that you cannot stop. This is a philosophy that you cannot impede. Okay, and the reason why it's growing at an alarming rate is because women's narcissism, okay, and their hypergamy is rampant. It's out of control. Okay, and this is the only answer.
I don't know if it's just me that sees it, but just because like I'm on YouTube like every day, like I watch YouTube every day, and I see MGTOW and it is getting kind of popular. And you know what? I've actually been watching like some men giving their reasons why they would go MGTOW, and you know what? They just, to be honest with you, like whether I want to admit it or not, they do make good points. Why they would go MGTOW, they have their points. And they have their own reasons, because it's not like, because there's men from all ages that go MGTOW. And basically, if you don't know what MGTOW is, it's basically my translation of it. It's like, it's basically men. They're just not happy. They're just not satisfied with whatever relationship they had with women. They've kind of like woken up and realized, you know what, like my relationship with women is like, it's like I'm not happy, I'm not satisfied, so I'm going MGTOW. And it's understandable why they would, because if you're not happy with the women you're with, or with women in general, then you should go your own way. It's only logical, it only makes sense. So, as women, it's like, I can't help but feel a sense of, like, rejection, because, like, you're...
That's right. You need to feel that sense of rejection because we have rejected your horse crap, okay? Now, you gave your definition of what MGTOW is, but what MGTOW is, okay, for us men, all right? Personally, it's self-improvement. It is self-preservation, okay? It is also a reaction to the gynocentric world that we live in. Thank you very much, feminism. It is also a reaction to women's hypergamy, okay? And yada, 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 over and over again. You guys know what time it is, okay? They're just now starting to realize this, and it's hurting them, okay? And just like I said, maybe a couple of months ago, women are going to start coming out speaking. They're going to come out speaking against feminism, talking about we're on your side, we understand, okay? And naywalt, 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 naywalt. All right? Little cute China doll, just because you're pretty and cute and you trying to jump on our side, don't think you're bringing us back to the plantation, because it's not finna work, okay? You need to sit your ass down.
You're basically telling women that, you know what, you women are like not even worth my financially investing in or emotionally investing in. You're basically telling women that, look, you're just good for sex.
We're just telling the truth, okay? You're not worth us emotionally investing in. It's not worth it. There's no benefit. And we're tired of financially investing in you. For what? So you can just take everything anyways? Or monkey branch to the next guy that's going to give you more resources? So yeah, women, it's over. And that's why MGTOW is growing and growing and growing. Okay? And you got another thing too. Another thing, sweetheart. You correct. You are absolutely right. It's men of all ages. Okay? We're talking about 13 years old to like 60 something years old, and probably even older. Okay? So basically, you might as well just say all men are waking up to this. Okay? It's over.
And that's all. Like you, like men, MGTOW men basically just don't value women in the certain way that we women want to be valued as.
See, you guys want to be valued and put on a pedestal, but we're explaining to everybody and to you all what your value really is. Okay? All your value is vagina. That's it. That's your whole value is vagina. Other than vagina, what do you got?
So it hurts us, and behind that anger is this sense of pain because I've there's this quote that I saw like on my Facebook. It said, "Anger is hurt's bodyguard," which makes sense. Like behind that anger is like there is a sort of like pain and hurt. And but basically think about it this way, like, because then I start thinking like I'm a very future oriented thinking person, and I think like, okay, so what happens if like all men go like what happens if all men go MGTOW? Like, what's gonna happen? Like, are there so basically there's gonna be no generations of people because all men in MGTOW want to do is like improve themselves, but like not build a family or not build a generation with women.
Why should we build a family? Why should we build a family when it's just gonna get taken away from us? Okay? It's just gonna take it taken away from us. Okay? So there's no point in it. Oh my goodness, man. This is Mr. Elite calling me right now in the middle of a video.
Because they're just never happy with women, and all they do is, oh, I'm unhappy with them. I'm unsatisfied with them. Like, you women are not that valuable, like, enough for me to invest in. So of course it's like it's normal for anyone to feel like a sense of hurt because you just like devalue them. And to women that are watching, just know that you're valuable. Like, men think about sex. There was a study done. Like, men think about sex like every single day, like at least 3 times a day. So imagine, like, so you do have a certain sense of like you are valued because like they men do think about you. You know.
No, we don't think about you. We think about pussy. Okay? There's a whole bunch of y'all, and all of you guys have pussy. Okay? So that's the only thing we're thinking about. Nobody really cares about you like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe there was once upon a time, when we were able to care about you, but now it's like you said, it's not worth being emotionally invested in you. So, sorry, honey.
Sex is like very valuable to them. That's why they're always constantly thinking about it. But that's besides the point. What I'm saying is that the reason why it's like I don't like MGTOW because there are some positive, like men are like doing self improvement. That's good. Like that's the positive side. But like, what about the future generation? So basically, like hypothetically speaking, like if all men go MGTOW, there's gonna be no generation of humans because then all the MGTOW men will die off. Like everyone would die off.
No, we won't die off because there's such a thing called artificial wombs, okay, coming. Okay, artificial wombs are coming soon, all right? And they'll be covered on your health insurance, which men have because men work. So, with that being covered in our health insurance, artificial wombs, we will be able to procreate. Okay, we'll be able to control our family rights. Okay, which means we can have sex with you all we want. Okay, and then we can go have a baby on our own. okay? And then no woman can take that child from us. No woman can make us pay child support for our own child. No woman can kick us out of the house, steal our baby, and make us turn us into a wage slave, okay? And use what we love against us for 18 to 21 years.
Because basically, like, the men in MGTOWs, like, they'll still have sex with women. They'll still interact with women. They'll still just have sex with them and talk to them for a bit, but they're not gonna mentally, emotionally, like, financially, they're definitely not gonna, plan on financially investing in women. So these are like the questions like you gotta like really think in your head, like what's gonna happen to the future generation? Are men and women just not gonna build generations of a better generation anymore? Are we just gonna like give hope on humanity and just not build more humans? Because like there is a sense of hope that's still in me with humans. Like,
No, you see, you don't got to worry about humanity ending. Humanity is going to continue because of the artificial wombs. But what's going to happen is when a society changes like that totally, when most all men go MGTOW, it's going to force you women to change your bad behavior. It's going to make you guys have to humble yourselves. Okay? You guys will have no choice but to humble yourselves and actually be women, okay? And you will be forced to love men, okay? And you will be forced to submit to men and be women again, okay? Just like it says in Isaiah 4:1, okay? 7 women will take hold of one man, and they will say, I will feed myself, I will clothe myself. Just allow us to take your name. Let us belong to you and take away our shame. Okay, ladies? You guys will be begging us to take away your shame. Some of us will take you in, and most of us will leave you by the wayside because we'll have artificial wombs. Okay? Some guys like the sex dolls, and I'm sorry, but it's over. And that's why MGTOW is growing at such an alarming rate. Guys, this has been Mr. Former, and this has just been a real quick video. Okay, we just had to knock some sense into this woman right here, and clearly explain to her what's going on because she doesn't understand. All right, Former Force rolling out.